Hi guys, this is Alisha. Basically, this is gonna be a series of rants. I don't want to call it a rant, but it's probably gonna end up being a rant. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on specific issues, especially in regards to me and stereotyping Muslims, South Asians, like specific ethnicities, etc, etc. Basically I'll delve into that hugest area. The first rant that I want to go into is basically, those Islamophobic people who just walk around and they're like, oh yeah, the Quran says this, and they're like, oh yeah, there's this verse in the Quran which says, oh yeah, women are oppressed because of this, and that really peeves me. Like, that pisses me off. I'm trying really hard not to swear in this video, okay? But the ignorance, like, people who have not read the Quran, people who have not studied Islam, people who have not even, like, don't even know what the 5 pillars of Islam are. They just, like, dead ass gonna make up some verse and be like, yeah, this is in the Quran. They ain't never read the Quran. Like, can you read the Quran then tell me what it says in the Quran? Because, like, we can have an actual debate then. But when you don't know what you're talking about, what in actual fact are you talking about? You're talking about some fantasy that you came up inside your head. Like, do you get me? Like, if you want to be Islamophobic, if you want to be a bigot, at least do some research. Like, a bigot who's slightly knowledgeable. Be a bigot who's not ignorant, which is contradictory, I know, but that means don't be a bigot. Okay, I'm going off tangent. Yeah, people say like Islam oppresses women and stuff, so I'm not gonna delve into and argue that point, although I will say Islam does not oppress women, because Islam is a concept, it's a religion, it's a concept, it's a system, it's a belief system. How on earth does something that's not tangible oppress women? I do not understand. Like, how? I don't understand how something that is not tangible oppresses women. People oppress women. I am here to say that Muslim countries are patriarchal, just like most of the world. In fact, I will just say all of the world. All of the world is patriarchal. There's a huge ass patriarchal system, okay? And Muslim countries are not exempt from that. They are also part of a patriarchal system. And that creates the whole oppressing women thing. And people like to use Islam to justify their oppression of women. But just because they're using that to justify their oppression of women does not mean it's actually justifying the oppression of women. Like, if you actually look into things, you will be like, no, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. It's men. Men oppress women, okay? Not a book, not a concept, not a belief system. Yeah. Like, some of you Islamophobics are just honestly like walking around saying shit, and I'm just like, it would be like me, who is not a physicist, walking around saying, hey, this is a law of physics. I know it because I just made it up. Basically, I'm angry at Islamophobes because they're just so ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it. Can we also talk about how there are a lot more oppressive beliefs in like and ideas in religions like Christianity? But y'all ain't saying nothing about that, so that's a bit iffy. For everybody who says Islamophobia isn't real, or not real in the UK, or is not existing in the UK anymore, like, did you read about that story where a pregnant Muslim woman got kicked in the stomach and had a miscarriage? Like, heavily pregnant. And I will leave the article somewhere here, okay, so you lot can see. But this shit exists. I mean, to say it doesn't exist, to say stuff like the EDL, can I just say Donald Trump? People who echo Donald Trump's ideas are not just American. There are British people who are Donald Trump fans. Like, can I just say that? They are there. And just because people hide their racism and Islamophobia does not mean it does not exist. And just because there are microaggressions does not mean it does not exist. Anyways, I think that's enough ranting. And I hope you enjoyed that small rant. This would take like 10 years to edit, by the way, because I'm gonna have to cut out all the problematic parts. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. I don't really care. Later.